Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daddy Chess and welcome back to Spooktober. This is the 13th day of October. Spooktober, we talk or discuss about something spooky, right? And today we actually will talk about 13. I kind of gave you spoiler at the end of the previous episode. Um, where I said that like tomorrow is the 13th day, right? So there's something to it, right? Like you know when I actually like told you about uh the next day or today will be the 13th day, it's kind of like giving it away, right? But anyway, yeah. But before that, I want to thank you for everyone who actually support the channel and like watch every single of the video, and not only every single video but more like you know the past month I actually received like the newsletter kinda. It actually kinda surprising me a little bit that actually people like some videos actually somehow got recommended into other. So I really appreciate everyone who actually came from the recommendations, right? um if you do enjoy, then give this channel a support or give it a subscribe. You might enjoy what's going on in this channel, right? Because here we actually will talk about lots of things, not only gameplay but also like learning things, right? Like sharing knowledge basically. I will be sharing like all this kind of stuff, and then you also can like respond to me through the comment section down below, right? And then if there is something that I don't understand, then you guys can actually like tell me down there as well. And if there's something that you guys don't know, then that I might know, then I will share as well, right? So yeah, it's like exchanging knowledge basically. Last week we actually talked or discussed about the number 666, the number that is represented as something evil, right? Which is a mark of the beast, or the devil number, basically, right? Um, and yeah, 666. But today, since it's the 13th day, then I kind of wanted to like I kind of wanted to make it about Friday the 13th, but I don't think 13th of October this year is actually Friday. I honestly I haven't checked, but the odds of that happening, Friday the 13th happening in October 2022, I think there is like a low chance for it to happen, right? Which I'm not sure. That's why I don't think it will be Friday the 13th. Therefore, we're just gonna talk about the number 13 in general, right? Uh, this is like some facts, I guess. 13 is the natural number following 12 and preceding 14. Well, yeah, that's obvious, right? There's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, etc. Okay, 13. Oh, yeah, 13 is also a prime number, right? So there's that. Prime number means yeah, this divisor over here. It can only be divided by 1 and or 13, right? And that's about it. There's only two divisors. That's why it's called prime numbers. Um, all right. Next will be strikingly folkloric aspects of the number 13 have been noted in various cultures around the world. One theory is that this is due to the cultures employing lunar solar calendars. There are approximately 12.41 lunations per solar year, and hence 12 true months plus a smaller and often portentous 13th month. This can be witnessed, for example, in the 12 days of Christmas of Western European tradition. Oh, okay, so this is basically the song, right? Like um, on the first day of Christmas, and there's something like that, and then the 12 days of Christmas. I don't know what do you like. What's the song lyrics again? Like true love came to me or something like that, and then 12 something something, 11 something something, 10 something something, um, and then five golden rings, four calling bird, I guess, three hens friends, two turtle dove, and a partridge in a pear tree, right? We'll actually probably learn about that during the Christmas this year about the song potentially. So yeah, because it's still October, right? It's kind of too early to sing that song, right? Um, so yeah, that will be for future topics, perhaps, right? But yeah, okay. So basically, because there's 12.41 lunations, right? Therefore, it's not only 12, and there's actually 0.41 like cycle, right? And this gets increased, or it gets like saved probably into the next year. That's why it's something like 13. I'm not entirely sure, right? Um, but yeah, this one, right? Plus a smaller and often portentous 13 months. So it can get extended to 13 months onto some reasons, right? Because there's 12 days of Christmas over here. So like Christmas day first, day second, day third, and so on and so on. In math, the number 13 is the sixth prime number. Okay, so there will be 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. 6. That's 6, right? With 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. Okay, 7, 11, and 13. Okay, so it's actually the 6. Yeah, that's true. Um, it's a twin prime with 11 as well as a cousin prime with 17. Okay, so it's before and after, right? Just like 12 and 14, right? In the natural number, and then as prime number, there is 11 and 17. In between, well, not really in between, but more like after, before and after, right? Um, the second star number, I'm not sure what that means. Probably like this shape over here, right? Probably there are like 13 dots over here, and then the third centered square number, okay. Happy number, lucky number. I don't know what happy number is, but lucky number. Maybe. Well, I mean, considering like I believe some culture actually consider 13 as an unlucky number, then maybe some people like what is it called, like reverse psychology that, right? Therefore, they actually embrace number 13, right, to be a lucky number, probably, right? Fibonacci number. Oh yeah, okay, that's it. Oh right, right, I remember. So, Fibonacci was or Fibonacci, Fibonacci, right? I think this one's a typo. I'm not entirely sure. Um, it starts at I think zero, right? Zero and then one and then one, two, three, five, 8, and 13, right? So yeah, it's 5 and 8 added, and then it got 13. The smallest number whose fourth power can be written as a sum of two consecutive square numbers. Oh, that's interesting, but like who cares? I mean, well, surely mathematician cares about that, right? But then again, you can kind of reach to it as well, right? Like maybe you can like to the power of 3 to the power of 4 probably, right, if it doesn't match up, and then you can always reach something with math, right? So it's not that like a mind-blowing mathematic fact about 13, I don't think, anyway. So yeah, okay, let's skip all of this, I guess. 13 sided regular polygon. Okay, 3 decagon. Okay, 13 hexagonal isohedral tilings. Okay, so again, like all of this, like this is basically a ridge, right? Like, you try to make 13 into something, right? Like, like random fact, except that you make the fact, right, with math. Um, Okay, list of basic calculation. Okay. Oh, so this is the basic multiplication then. Okay. I actually remember this one. back in the elementary school, because I'm Asian, right? So we actually like think or learn about this multiplication like this, like 13 times 1 times 2 times 3, like these numbers over here, right? So we eventually like kind of remember this out of our head, right? So yeah, there's division as well. Okay, this one's a little bit random because it needs decimals, which means that it will be a little bit more difficult, right? You can't really what is it like memorize all this stuff over here, right? Because of the decimals numbers. And then exponentiation as well. Okay, 13 to the power of 1, to the power of 2, 3, 4, etc. And then 13, oh no, and then 1 to the power of 13, 2 to the power of 13, etc., etc., right? And yeah, that's a lot of number. Oh, it's just 10 to the power of 13. That's why. Oh, I thought how we can get like full number over here. Well, it's 10 to the power of 13 anyway, so it's just 10 like there is the 13 0 after 1, right? Which is not that mind blowing again. The atomic number of aluminum is 13. Oh yeah, in chemistry, I guess, right? Aluminum is 13, so it's like 2, 8, and then 3, I think, right? Wait, how do you do 3 again? Like, 2, uh, I actually don't remember how atomic number works. Like, I know aluminum is like the fifth row, I think, or the fifth column, right? Like, but this one's 13. Oh, I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, in language grammar, 13 is the first compound number. The numbers 11 and 12 have their own names. Okay, that's that's like random. And then folklore. In Germany, according to an old tradition, 13 as the first compound number was the first number written in digits. The number 0 through 12 were spelled out. Okay, in English, 13 is one of two numbers within the teen numerical range along with 15, not derived by cardinal numeral or 3. Okay, so it's not 13, right? It's 13. Just like 15, I guess it's not 15, but more like 15. Okay. In religion, okay, Islam in Shia, 1365 is the 13th day of the month of Rajab, which is the birth of Imam Ali. There is also a total of one prophet and 12 Shia Imams in the Islamic school of thought. I don't know what that means. Catholicism, the the apparition of the Virgin of Fatima. Okay, so this is basically all of this is about religion, right? So yeah, lots of these. Okay, so now we go to luck, bad. Okay, um, but yeah, when we talk about luck, it's not always good luck, right? There's also bad luck. So it kind of goes both ways, right? There's bad luck, there's good luck, and in this case, I guess, yeah, like I said earlier, like 13, considered as bad luck, right? Like it's not a good number. Uh, don't know why. Maybe it will be like explained over here. I'm not entirely sure. Um, but yeah, one thing that is like noticeable is this one over here in elevators, basically, right? You don't really see floor 13, so they just kind of skip that over, right? So yeah, sometimes it also goes to like 12A, 12B, if I remember correctly, or even like 14A, 14P. I'm not entirely sure. If they still want to keep intact of the number of actual floor of the building, and the numbering of the floors, right? If they still want to keep it match up and not -1, I guess. Then yeah, there's that AP, right? Okay. Uh, the number 13 is considered unlucky number in some countries. The end of the Mayan calendar's 13th Bacton so we're still feared as a harbinger of the apocalyptic 2012. Okay, so this is 10 years ago, basically, right? Which we'll also talk about this in the future as well, because 2022 and then 2012 as well, right? which will be in December 21st. That will mark the 10th year of this 2012 apocalyptic, uh, prediction stuff, right? So yeah, there's that. Fear of the number 13 has specifically recognized phobia, triskaidekaphobia, a word first recorded in 1911. It's convenient since previously we talked about trypophobia as well, right? Uh, does it actually make people fear, or is it just the feeling of unsettlement or disgusted, right? But I don't think it will be like disgusting feeling, considering like it is a number, right? It's not something that can make you feel disgusted, right? Like like holes, like lots of holes that something can came come out of it, right? But yeah, uh, there are a number of theories as to why. Excuse me for that. There's like dust over here. If you ever noticed, I actually turned on my fan in the background, so there's like a fan background sound, right? And like the fan's kind of dusty, and then I opened the door as well. Therefore, some dust actually might have just been in the air surrounding me, right? But yeah, the Last Supper. Okay, so this is still about kind of religious stuff, right? Because at Jesus Christ's Last Supper. I don't know what that means because I'm not Christian or Catholic, so I don't understand any of these, right? Knights Templar, Friday 13th October. Okay. Oh, this one then. Friday the 13th and October. So Knights Templar. Okay, so this is something bad, right? Because like an assassination basically, right? Full moons. A year with 13 full moons instead of 12 pose problems for the monks in charge of the calendars. Also, this is for Hindu, I guess, Hinduism or Buddhism. I'm not entirely sure again. Maybe in China, because there are monks, right? Like, like not to be generalizing it, but more like the characteristics, right? Like China is familiar, like famous of like the monks, right? So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I think this is that. A repressed lunar cult. In ancient culture, the number 13 represented femininity because it corresponded to the number of lunar cycles in a year. The theory is that as the solar calendar triumphed over the lunar, the number 13 became anathema. I don't know what that means again. Hammurabi's code, not sure what that is. There is a myth, earliest reference, 13 being unlucky or evil, is in the Babylonian code of Hammurabi. Oh, so this is um, the origin of 13, number 13, um, tied or connected into like evil thing, right? So it's from Babylonian code of Hammurabi, 1700 before century, okay? So that's about like almost 4,000 years ago. Well, it's more like 3,800 years ago, right? Um, where the 13th law is said to be omitted. In fact, the original code of Hammurabi has no numeration. The translation by edited by omitted to one article. If the seller have gone to his fate, the purchaser shall recover damages in said case fivefold from the estate of the seller. Other translations of the Code of Hammurabi, for example, translation by Robert, include the 13th article. Good. Okay, so this is the good luck of 13. I guess this is all the bad luck, right? Okay, so there's a lot of them. Now let's go to the good luck. France. 13 was traditionally considered a lucky number in France prior to the First World War. Okay, I guess, and was used in numerical form as a good luck symbol on postcards and charms. Um, okay, so First World War, right? So it is good luck for them, right? But not for the rest of the world, probably, right? But yeah, I guess yeah, if you kind of see it that way, then yeah, I guess I can also say that 13 is the number of devil, right? That's why it's bad. However, if you are the devil, then 13 is probably your favorite number, right? So, like probably seeing it that from that perspective, I guess, yeah. Italy, 13 was the lucky number. Football pools, okay, means to hit the jackpot. Oh, so um, make 13. Okay, so it's in football pools. Okay, make 13 means hit the jackpot because you win probably, right? USA Colgate University considers 13 a lucky number. They were founded in 1819 by 13 men with $13, 13 prayers, and 13 articles. So that's a lot of 13s. To this day, members of the Colgate community consider the number 13 a good omen. In fact, the campus address is 13 Oak Drive in Hamilton, New York, and the male a cappella group is called the Colgate 13. Oh, okay, so it's by history then. Uh, they were founded by this, right? 13 man, 13 dollar, 13 pair, 13 article. But what's the story behind that? It's not mentioned over here, so I'm not entirely sure, right? But for you guys probably from the US, so tell me then about the story of this. What's going on with these 13 men over here, right? With their $13, their 13 parts, and their 13 articles, right? Um, and it's in 1819. It will be actually hilarious if it's actually in 1313. Like the year is 1313, but that's too far back, right? Maybe 1813, right? But 1819 is also still good because 1819 is a sequential number, right? So there's that. Other in the Mayan mark cycles of 13-day periods. The pyramids are also set up in 9 steps divided into 7 days and 6 nights. 13 days total, okay. Standard 52 decks. Oh yeah, because oh yeah, I just remember now then. Because playing cards, there's like 52 cards, right? And there's 4 symbols, and each symbol actually has 13 like 13 ranks or 13 numbers, right? From ace, 2 3 4 5, 10, j king, I mean jack, queen, and king, right? So yeah, 52. Well, I guess you can kind of also include joker over there. um, so that's about 56, I guess. But where I'm not entirely sure if joker is originally included in that, or it's just like a trivial card, right? Like a trap card or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Or like an ace card, right? Or what is it like in Uno, wild card, right? That you can you know pick it out at any time, right? Anyway, Baker's dozen. Okay, Devil's dozen long measure is 13. Okay, it's quite funny when it says dozen, which means 12, but it's actually 13. Okay, to get 13 loaves for the price of 12. Okay, so there's that. It's in bread, right? In number, basically. Like you buy 12, you get 13, right? Okay, I guess. In Arthurian legend, King Arthur resting in Avalon with 12 greatest knights, I mean, totaling 13, yeah, with himself, right? Okay. 13 treasures of Britain, magical items listed in medieval texts. I don't know what that means, but there's a link to this. 13 posters of Tai Chi. Okay, so it's in like martial arts, basically, right? 13 postures, 8 gates, and 5 steps. Okay, so it's like I guess it's like a sequence of pose to do the Tai Chi, right? Like it's what is it, like Tai Chi moves, basically, right? Okay. Fundamental important in the practice of Tai Chi. So if you guys, learn Tai Chi or know how to do Tai Chi, then you guys must have been familiar with this, right? In astronomy, there are 13 stars, 13 star constellations in the zodiac, including Ophiuchus, I guess. This can be compared with astrology, where there are 12 signs of the zodiac. In Judaism, 13 signifies the age at which a boy matures and becomes a bar mitzvah. a full member of the Jewish faith. Okay, so it's basically when you turn 13, you're mature, right? So maybe this is that. In a tarot card deck, 13 is the card of death, usually picturing the pale horse with its rider. Um, Hold up. If it's the card of death, why is this in the bed? Oh, no, it's in other. Okay. I thought, yeah, because we're actually talking about good luck, right? So it's now, I guess it's new section, other luck, I guess, right? Okay, age 13. Okay, so this is the same as before. 13 is the minimum age of consent. Um, in Argentina, Burkina Faso, Japan, Niger, and two Mexican states. Okay. Um, okay. So basically, if you enter 13, then you considered as, again, like mature, right? Age of consent. By then, if you're 13 years old, then you should have been expected to know about consent stuff, right? Like if you do bad things, then you will get the consequences and stuff like that, right? Basically, you consent of what you're doing, basically, right? And then there's no one or law, I guess, that will protect you. Not entirely sure again, but from this line over here, I guess that's that, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe age of consent is more like uh, a relationship. I'm not entirely sure. On many social media platforms in the U.S., certain standard minimum age to be allowed. Oh, okay. Um, COPPA, right? I think this is on YouTube as well, like COPPA, Children's Online Privacy Protection. I think. Okay, so 13 is like the standard minimum. Okay. Oh right, PG-13. That's oh yeah. Okay. That makes sense as well. So yeah, PG-13 for movies generally, right? If it's rated PG-13, then it means that it is I think it's parental guide, right? So for the 13 years, I guess, um, or younger probably, right? So yeah, and then like then you can have like a mature swears in the video as well, right? Okay, history. The Great Seal of the United States features several groupings which consist of 13 things. 13 olive leaves, I guess this one over here. 13 stars. Oh, right, this is the second star that we actually mentioned in the mathematics section of the number, right? And then 13 arrows, which the eagle carries on the other leg, right? So, yeah, United States of America created from 13 British colonies. Okay, so this is U.S. history, right? I guess that's why there's many 13s. I mean, okay. The chest shield in front of the spirit eagle bears 13 stripes, 7 white, 6 red. Is it? Oh, this one. Okay. 7 white and 6 reds. Okay. Uh, Alright, the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution abolished slavery and involuntary servitude. Okay, so except as a punishment for crime. Is this a good thing? I'm not entirely sure. This might be a good thing, right? When there is an amendment, I can only think about positive stuff, but I might be wrong. So, let me know if I'm wrong, right? Apollo 13. Oh, right. This is again Apollo 13 is yeah, the moon mission, right? For being a successful failure. Okay. Um, Right. In sports, the number 13. Okay, so this is all about sports, right? Maybe it's like the number of, like you're in the football or soccer, the number of player probably, right? And then the number of race car potentially, and maybe a runner, and etc. Right? In TV, films, and literature. Okay, so this is basically any movies that represents 13 in its um, like title, right? I guess most of these will be like horror movie, but I'm not entirely sure. This one, 13 2016 documentary, I'm not sure what that is. 13 film, okay, so this one I know. This is um, the movie where there's actually 13 ghosts, I think. Oh no, this one is this, 13 ghosts, okay. So this one's the horror film. Okay. Okay, 13 Assassins, the 13 Warrior, District 13, Apollo 13, Warehouse 13, Friday the 13. Yeah, this one's like super famous, right? Jason, yeah, Jason Voorhees, or yeah, Jason, right? Basically, like Jason versus what's the other guy's name again? During Halloween, what is it called again? I forgot. Mike, is it Mike? Michael Myers, right? Jason versus Mike. Okay. Friday 13, okay, still ghost stuff, horror stuff, 13th floor. I guess this one's also like maybe a movie about revolving around a building that has more than 13 floor, I guess, and then the floor 13 is probably not there. However, somehow it magically appears or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but I can only imagine or guess, right? 13 reasons why. Okay, so I think this one's I kind of familiar about. 13 Doctor, The Hobbit. Oh, The Hobbit has 13 dwarfs. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. The Wheel of Time, see also, and yeah, that's about it. So I guess that's all about 13 number. Is it spooky? Well, yeah, we know kind of know that the evil part of 13 came from, I think it was Babylonian or something like that, right? And then there's also the unlucky side and then lucky side as well for number 13, which of course it depends on your beliefs, right? But I think for me personally, I consider 13 not more than just any other number, right? To me, it doesn't really possess any spooky nature for me, at least. But yeah. Anyway, that will be it for today's discussion about 13, the number 13, I guess. Although today might not be Friday the 13th, but yeah, we still talk about 13, I guess, because some part of it's actually scary, right? Like there are movies that revolves around the number 13 as well, and then there are cultures again revolving around number 13. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. Stay so healthy, and I will see you again very, very soon. And see ya.